Let's freaking go. All right, guys. I'm going to go over here to Bombay Palace, pick up an order real quick on what is a slow Monday. An extremely slow Monday. That is for sure. So hopefully you guys are doing all right. Let's go do this today. Let's go. That's right, Divine. Let's freaking go. Detroit is last. Yeah, he's only third on my screen, too. Yeah, he's third. He's not last. He's third. That's for sure. Let's go, though. Oh, what a slow day, guys. Is it? It's on both. It is on both. We are live on both YouTube and Kick tonight. I'm just glad we're able to get something on Kick. We've been live on YouTube for a few hours, but we squashed that. I deleted it because I had a bunch of copyrighted music playing in the background. So I deleted it before it even uploaded. And then, yeah, now we're back on both platforms. Hopper's first. Maybe. I don't know. I doubt it. I doubt it. I'm first on Kick. No. You are definitely not first on Kick, just so you know. There's a whole line of them above you, Hopper, that I was talking to. Detroit's on there, Miracle's on there, Divine's over there. They were all talking. We were having conversations before you were on the top. It's just the way it goes. Yeah, so what? I'm going to tell you what I'm thinking about doing. As I'm thinking about having some kind of setup going on right now. That sort of like what me and Eric do, where I send it to Eric, the stream, and then Eric sends it back out to YouTube and Kick. I'm thinking about finding a way to do that from my house tomorrow. From my place. So I can just hit a button before I leave. And then we're going to Bombay. Almost did it again. Almost went to the sushi place again. And that way we don't have the issues that we are having. Worst case scenario, we just have some dead time on the screen if I lose signal in the car. I don't know though. We'll figure it out. I'll do some research from home. Depends on what's going on with the kids tonight. Yes, balance. Hi, it's me. I'm the problem. You'll see. There you go. Let's make up our own words too as we go along. We can just make up our own words as we go along and just get to it tonight. Let's just get to it. Let's just do what's got to be done to make our money. Be back. On the line, back me.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Eric here. I am definitely here producing in the background for the stream tonight, but I'm rearranging some things at the moment, so I don't have my camera up just yet. So I'll join in with you guys. I did not get a chance. I apologize. This past week, I did not get a chance to do the video for this channel that I wanted to on how it's been renting a car from Ubereats, but I'll tell you that I still have the car. So that should give you a good indication. I'll maybe talk about that a little bit later if I get a chance. Just wanted you to know I'm here, and I'll be checking with you off and on. Enjoy the show.
We're going to try to make our money tonight on Walmart, but we're going to have to try to run some food in between the Walmarts. Okay? And I can get a Walmart this hour. It's just terrible today, guys. This won't even put us over 100. This will put us at like 92, maybe. You never know, though. All it takes is a couple good Walmarts back to back, and before you know it, we're $70 richer than we were. Literally, I've had I've had back-to-back Walmarts before put me at $76. So you just never know when that moment's going to happen during the day. Today it hasn't happened at all. Come on, people. Let's do this the right way. But welcome in tonight. Good to have you. Yes, we are both. We are both. We are on YouTube. We are on Kick. I found Hopper a woman. All right. Fucking balance. As long as I'm the locomotive and not the caboose. All right. Let's go get it. Yeah, you didn't see her, Hopper? There's a good-looking gal walking across the parking lot right there. There was a good-looking gal back there walking across the parking lot, Hopper. She's about, I don't know, 50 years old, 55. She's good-looking. And Bax is here, too. Yeah, I'm here, too. I'll cross the floor. Oh, Lordy. Welcome in, guys. Good to see you, Highlander. How are you? Hey, guys, listen. If you get lost in conversation tonight, keep one thing in mind. We have two different lives going simultaneously. We are live on YouTube. We are live on Kick. We have two totally separate chats that are happening. So if I get too far off center of what's going on in your chat, it may be because I'm involved in the other one at the moment. All right? Eventually, we're going to get a break in traffic. It has been, we need to have fun tonight. And the reason we need to have a really good fun time tonight is because work has sucked today. All right? Just plain and simple, man. Work has sucked today. All right? It's been extremely slow. No money to be made. We're hurting. We're hurting tonight. So we can at least have a good time streaming to make up for it. That's the goal, anyways. Who is she? Hopper, I have no idea who she is. She was just walking across the parking lot. That's right. It is a beautiful day in the neighborhood tonight. It is an absolute gorgeous day in the neighborhood tonight. It's a little warm today, but, you know, it's just part of it. I can tell you I'm not much of a water drinker, but because the AC is currently not in the car, I think we're going to have to get a cooler and keep quite a bit of water on hand as we get into the warmer months. Because otherwise I could run into hydration problems, like truthfully. Because it gets really effing hot in this car, just for the record. Just for the record. It gets a little warm in here. That's for sure. Welcome into everybody on Kick. I don't know if we're findable yet via the mobile app. I tried to find myself earlier today via the mobile app, and I could not watch my own live as I was sitting in a parking lot. It would not. It just said there was no stream currently on the mobile app. Now, the browser source said we were up and running. Mobile app, not so much. You can't reply on the app like you can on the web. Okay, so Hopper must be watching us on the app, or Jenna. Somebody's watching us on the app. So obviously we were findable on the app right now. That's a good thing. Maybe I just can't watch myself. Maybe that's what it is. You would think I'd be able to, but I don't know what they're honking for back there. But whatever. More power to them. All right, we do have an Uber. It's pretty much been all Uber today. We're looking to make 150 bucks today, guys. We're still going to be 50 something short after this. So we definitely have some work cut out ahead of us. All right. We definitely have a little work cut out ahead of us. Let's see what we can do with it. See if we can hit that 150 mark. I did not do any spark today. Also, I did not get started till 11:30 today. One of the kids was not feeling well last night. I was up late. I was up till 3. Then I was back up at 7. I was at my wife's house. We took turns keeping an eye on it. So. We were both up till about, it's about 3:15. She probably was up even a little bit later than that, to be honest with you. Because I went to bed and yeah, she was up till probably 7. I don't think she slept much at all. I'll find out tonight because I am going back there tonight. So I'll find out tonight. I'll probably walk in and get handed a baby and she'll probably just keel over into the bed and be done. Well, I needed to work. So that's happened. Just not at the pace of things that I'd hoped for today. No ads, Kate says, no ads. But, Kate, are you on the mobile app? Are you on the mobile app? That's the ultimate question. See if we can't get up to 300 followers tonight. With Apple now having a mobile app, let's see if we can't get up to 300 followers tonight here on the channel. We were at 291 this morning. I don't know what it is now. Yes, I am, and it looks good. Awesome. So let's see if we can't pick up 9 tonight with the Apple app now out for the iPhone and the Mac and the iPad. See if we can't pick up a few. See, they can't send me that because I'm not going to take it. I don't know why they bothered. Come on. I know I got to turn up here. 9 miles for $5. That's all I got. No. No, thank you. No, thank you. No 9 miles for $5, folks. That's not going to happen. We do have about 30 minutes before Walmarts go out again. So we have plenty of time to grab a quick food delivery and run it. If they send us, 3, 4, 5 miles, 8, 9, $10, I'd be okay with that. All right, it says right here somewhere else. Probably where the white car is. No? Yep, it is where the white car is. All right, let me just go down here and turn around. I don't want that phone in the sun like that. What do we got? Oh, we got food. I was thinking it was Walmart. I was like, I need to line the car up with the trunk so I can get the groceries to the door quicker and easier. No, we don't need to do that, man. We're going to take this food, sling it at the house, and move on. Please leave it at the front door. We can do that, sir. I'll be back. Thank you. Nice gentleman, come out. So I was putting food down. All right, what we got happening? I just switched to web, so I lost chat. Oh, I'm on the Kick app and YouTube on the big screen. Mr. and Mrs. H, welcome in today. It's glad to see. I'm glad to see you, and it's great to have you. Okay, I'm glad you guys are here. I'm not going there. Oh, girl. We'll be fighting some nasty traffic. Going this way. We're gonna go around this way and up and around, guys. It's the best thing, in my opinion, to do. I'll figure out where we're at financially in a moment. That one we'll take. That one we'll definitely take. No Walmart this hour, guys. But we got a nice bonefish grill, so hopefully they double it up. I wasn't going to pass up 1608 for 7 miles in the hopes that we get a Walmart. I just couldn't see doing that. So we're going to take the 1608, which is now $24. No, we're not taking that. Never mind, sorry. There's an additional 9 miles for $7. I turned that part of it down. They could still double it up, which would be nice. We could use it, and it would pay just about as much as the Walmart. Oh, wow. How far does that go? Noodles. Oh, it'd be a triple. It'd be a $33 triple. But damn, dude, you're talking 15 miles. We're gonna end up downtown. I think we're gonna end up downtown. I'm gonna take it. $32 triple. After the way the day has been, I think we might be silly not to take all this. $32 plus. But we may end up downtown when this is over with tonight. Just this triple alone, and then figure it out from there. As we try to push to 150 today. It's been that kind of slow day. But the goal is literally $150. And we're just fighting our way to get there. I'm trying to figure out where we are money-wise, but I'm at a loss right now. And it seems like the Uber servers are down. Mods can delete each other's chat. That's great. I did mod you, or was that on YouTube I modded you? Maybe it was on YouTube. I swear I modded you. Yeah, let's start with the ability to stream from the app. So there's currently no way for me to stream from the app. So I'm still having to use third-party sources in order to get the Kick. And it's very difficult to do that because there's a lot of companies right now who aren't receiving revenue from Kick, right? They're not being paid like Twitch pays Stream Elements. All right? They have a partnership together. So it's just, I'm a little lost on some of this. Oh, we had a Walmart that last hour, didn't we? Yeah. All right, 581 into this. 91.95 currently on 8. We're 91.95 on 8. This next one paid 31 something. 31.54, I think. $123.49 after this triple. Once I get it picked up and delivered, that's good. That's good. We'll be 26.51 short. We can still make that tonight after we do this one. There's still hope. Oh my gosh, I had Spark on all this time and just never got anything. Are you serious right now? How the hell did I have Spark on all this time and never received nothing? That's interesting. Okay, it's now off. You know, unless this has us crisscrossing, which it might. So 1 bonefish pickup, 2 noodles pickups. We have an hour to deliver. We have an hour and 4 minutes from right now to get it all done. We'll see where it ends up. We'll see where it goes. Like I said, I plan on going up the halls tonight anyhow, so. Boom, boom. We'll be lurking. He was already modded. He's been modded. The blue button is the mod button. He's been modded. That's what I thought I'd already got him. He's been modded. Yeah, Mr. H has been modded. I remembered it the other, weeks ago when he said something to me and he sent me a message. I modded him that night. That's what that blue button is. Yeah, he's modded. Get modded, then lurk. Well, it's going to the Play Store. It should be in the Play Store in the next 48 hours, Mr. H. From yesterday. So really, in the next 28 hours or so, it should be on the Play Store.
Hey, good evening, everyone. Eric here, producing the show in the background. If you're just joining us, Bags is picking up the first of a triple delivery, I believe. We are streaming on YouTube and Kick. If you're on YouTube, be sure and hit that like button. If you're on Kick, I believe when you sub, you can like the video. I'm not familiar with Kick. Not too familiar with Kick, so I'm not 100% sure. Maybe someone can answer that in chat. But make sure you hit the thumbs up if you're on YouTube. And if there's a way, do so on Kick as well.
Lately I've been thinking about you. Made me wanna try and undo everything that hurt you bad and made you sad. Sorry I was bitter.
Little Debbie in the house.
Made me wanna try and undo everything that hurt you bad and made you sad.
Bag says he's waiting on extra Caesar dressing. They messaged him and won. That reminds me, I showed Jenna a screenshot yesterday. Now, I have a lead foot, but I ain't out here running Uber trying to get a ticket or in trouble. But I'll just say that I'm going to push it to the legal limits in getting from point A to B. And also, every Uber driver is going to do that. But I had a customer message me yesterday and said, hurry up, as if I could do something to get there quicker.
All right, we have food. We have food. Hey, y'all got music playing too. That makes me happy, man. I do like the fact that here it's got the music jamming. Copyright free music, by the way. All right. All right. Buckshot. Buckshot mini speeder. What's going on, guys? Good to have you guys in tonight. All right. Oh, the blue thing. Yes, Mr. H. The blue thing. The little blue badge. The little blue badge means you are modded. If you're just joining us, very slow day today. I did start late. We're only at 91.95 on 8 deliveries, I think it was. But 91.95. But this is a $31 and I think 54 cents or something like that. Triple. The next 2 pickups are at Noodles and Company. It does go a total of about 15 miles. Shouldn't be too big of a deal, though. We'll figure it all out as we go. The goal today is 150 bucks. 150 bucks. That's the goal, folks. 150. 150, 150. That's it. On a slow Monday. If we can get that, I'd be okay with it. With a late start, I would be okay with it. Definitely missing our early starts. That's for sure. No doubt about it. Maybe I can get one tomorrow. It's to be determined. To be determined. All right. Noodles and Company is right here on this corner. I almost went past it. I should have just kept going right there. We'd have been through that freaking traffic and on the other side. Now, I got a car. I'm sorry. I see you cussing me. There you go. All right. Yes. Yes, I have multiple food bags. I have one's designed just for pizza, I have ones designed for catering orders. But yeah. All right, I'll be back.
Okay, so for those who are not in chat on YouTube, the conversation, which that's where I'm at in chat, the conversation there has been, we believe we identified the reason YouTube is delayed and continually gets more delayed over Kick, and that's because there are ads being played on YouTube, and when the ad finishes, it picks up, it basically pauses the stream. So we'll not run ads during the live stream and add ads afterwards. So it is going to be a little bit delayed on that one for the rest of this stream, but that's good to know that. So next week we can have them pretty synced up, or at least pretty close to synchronized. They are delayed, so what I see here is happening. What you see on your screens is not happening extremely live. I want to say a delay is about 6 or 7 seconds, I think. So what I see happening on my screen is happening before any of you see it, and that's both Kick and YouTube. But just know that I think we have it figured out as to why they're not synchronized. But that delay to both of them from my software to YouTube and Kick would explain why sometimes the answer to your questions are coming a lot later than you think they should. It's not because your comments are being ignored. It's because there's just a delay there. So he may be responding to it quicker than you think.
Everybody wants drinks. Don't worry about it. Give me a second, folks. We're getting ready to do this, man. Come on in, grab a seat, buckle up, and hang out. Just don't let it hang out. Because you will make those around you feel uncomfortable. All right. Let me mark these picked up. That's something I forgot to do at the last delivery, or pickup, by the way. All right, we got everything. What the fuck is this going? I didn't realize this went here. Huh. Okay, this could be interesting where we end up. Scary, interesting, fun, exciting. I don't fucking know how to describe it to you, but it's going to be interesting. All right, where we end up, or where we may end up, because I don't know, because it's Uber and it doesn't show me and it doesn't tell me until it's time to deliver that order. It gave me some cross streets. The cross street it gave me was Kingston Pike and Kingston Pike. So those are the two streets it gave me. Well, we know where Kingston Pike is, but Kingston Pike runs all the way. Well, no, it doesn't run downtown because it turns into something else downtown. So we know we're not going to end up downtown now that I think about it. But we might end up really close to it. Well, it turns into the Strip. It turns into Cumberland Avenue. That's what it will turn into. The hell you boys and girls been into anyways, man? I've missed y'all. We haven't been able to stream on Kick in a few days, but I'm going to sort that out. We're going to find a way. We're going to find a way. I'm going to pull the laptop out tonight, and I'm going to do some experimenting. Nessie, we're going to try, Nessie. We're getting it. We're getting it the best we can. That's for sure. You know, we've only driven 50 miles today. 55 or something like that. Well, we ain't made no money either, so that's the problem. We're at 91.95 at the moment. That's it. That's it. We need 57.05 to even reach a $150 goal. We're going to scrape, bite, fight, smack some hose to get there. Stevie, thank you for the lurk, my friend. Good to have you on board. Come on in, folks. Do the hangout thing that y'all like to do. Crew X says I can't log in. What do you need to do, little Debbie? Is Hopper hiding? He might be. Where's Hopper? Oh, no, you've been hiding. You've been hiding. Debbie, why you been hiding? Let's go. Let's freaking do this, man. Now that the apps are out, I'm actually going to set some goals for next month. But it's too late this month to achieve what I wanted to achieve. So next month we'll work on that. Crex, I don't know why you can't log in. I linked mine to my Google and it logged me right in. So but I did have the same issue. It kept wanting the two-factor authentication. And every time I was putting the two-factor authentication code in, it was telling me it was invalid. And I was like, bitch, I know it's accurate because I'm looking at it. It kept saying invalid, invalid, invalid. So finally I hit log in with Google. Bada bing, bada boom, I was in. Took care of the problem. Trying to stay out of trouble. Debbie the troublemaker. Debbie the troublemaker. Well, Debbie, you should hang out with Hopper sometime in Springfield. He'll keep you out of trouble. And you can keep him out of trouble at the same time. Where are we going here? Going to the Microtel. Being a good girl? Detroit! Detroit, thank you for the gifted. Thank you for the gifted, Detroit. Hopper also did the login, the Google login. Yeah. Listen, folks, anytime a woman tells you she's being a good girl, you better just saddle up and get ready. Because that's a wild child. Hide behind a disguise. Keep her in trouble, not out of it. I can confirm Hopper is super fun to hang out with. He is. He is. Let's freaking go, baby. Let's freaking go, baby. Let's go, let's go. You can trust me. Listen, Hopper is one of the few people I know that drives a truck that actually is doing what he said he would do. What I mean by that is he actually goes places, rents cars, and goes and enjoys a few days off every now and then in places that he never would have went to if he wouldn't have been driving a truck. That's super freaking cool. Like, there's a lot of people who talk about truck driving and are like, yeah, well, when I go here or I go there, I'm going to take a day off and I'm going to go sightsee. And you see them a few months later, you're like, Hey, you been doing that sightseeing? Hell no, I got money to make. I ain't got time to go sightseeing. Like the whole mindset changes. Hopper, he does it. He'll rent a car. He'll go drive around. Get a Airbnb in Savannah. He just hangs out. But there be tequila. Tequila. I'm thinking of that song. Tequila. All right. This is going to be the bonefish. All right. At least it's on the first floor of this hotel. I don't have to go upstairs or elevators, guys. We can just do our thing. We can just do our thing. Welcome in, everybody. Saddle up, hang on. It's going to be a wild ride. We're going to ride tonight like a bunkin' bronco around town. All right, they don't even have a name on this place, but this is it. But they need to put a name on it so that we know this is it. All right, but they did not. There's no name. It's the no-name hotel motel, pay by the hour. I had an interesting read the other day on something, and I'll tell you guys about it. It involves South Korea. Yes, opening day is on Thursday. I thought about taking the day off, Nessie. I thought about taking the day off, but I'm not going to. I'll get right back. Almost stole that man's drink. It must be prayer time. Like, all joke, I'm not even trying to be funny. It must be prayer time because the guy working the desk is doing prayer. All right. Kind of threw me off at first until I realized what he was doing. And I was like, oh, I know what he's doing. He's praying. All right. This next one goes up Middlebrook and Gallagher View Road. And then the last one said Kingston Pike. So I don't fucking know. But we're gonna go get it handled. Blah. We're gonna take this down to Walker Springs, and then we'll or are we? Maybe we should just take Middlebrook. Thank you. Maybe we should just take Middlebrook. I don't know. We'll see. If we can beat the bus around the corner, we'll jump on the interstate right away. But if we can't, we'll just go straight down to Middlebrook and just ride Middlebrook. It all depends on how long it takes that bus to get going along. Yeah, Nessie, I saw that today. Shooting in Nashville today. 3 teachers, 3 students dead. We are facing east, yes. Right now we are facing east. Oh, dude, that bus got off the line quick. I'm all sitting here thinking, oh, man, we're like the 5th car back. And I'm like, yeah, man, we'll just count on beating the bus. Shit. Bus was off the line and down the fucking road before we even moved. It's all right. We still got over. All right. Trying to make $1.50 today. Random. Random what? What's random? We're not going to get into all that, old man. Exactly. Exactly, Jeff. Yeah. I don't know what that was about. I don't know what that was about. Whatever happened. But as a parent, if you are a parent of a child who is lost in their identity, it is your job to keep them safe and make sure that they are prepared to face whatever criticism they're going to receive for choices they make from their peers. All right? Doesn't mean it's right or wrong, but you need to make sure as a parent that your child is mentally prepared for what's going to happen before you start allowing them to make some choices. All right? You can be supportive and still protect them. Just my opinion. Not worth a shit, but it's my opinion. Or my son does, or he just lies to make me feel better. Oh, was the guy praying facing? You know what? I don't know, because I had to like walk around in a hallway in there. I'd have to think about it for a minute. I'm not real sure. I think he was more facing like northeast. Yeah, I think so. I think it was more like northeast. Because he was turned that way. He would have had to be turned around, I think, to be facing exactly east. This way. Got to deal with the sun a little bit. Might have a small signal drop here. It doesn't last real long if it happens. Usually just a quick hiccup. Well, Debbie, listen, if you get bored, Debbie, I know this guy named Hopper. He'll take you to dinner and hang out with you. Well, my son's homeschooled. My 7-year-old is homeschooled. All right, 100%. But not for the reasons most people homeschool today. My kid's homeschooled because he's just going to beat the hell out of everybody at school. Just don't want the lawsuits that come along with it. So he was only half praying. I don't know, but he was definitely saying all the words. Let's go. Let's go make the delivery. We got 2 more in the car, my friends. 2 more. 2 more deliveries sitting here. Noodles and Company, both of them. Noodles and Company. There's my Uber. 1.3 miles from the second delivery of 3. I doubt we will head all the way back to where we started after 7 o'clock. We'll probably just pretty much hang loose wherever we are and look for good orders, all right? That's probably what we're going to do. And look for good orders that we can find. I can't see shit. I'm looking right back into the sun to the west. One more. All right, 0.4. 0.4, we're going to hang a left. Yes, we have the Cubs AA affiliate. Yes, as a Cubs fan, I love that. $700 feet. Should be this one right here. Less than a mile to the delivery number 2. And the third one said Kingston Pike, and it should only be like 3 miles, so we could very well be going straight back kind of where we just came from, down to Kingston Pike, depending on how they routed this out. So this may not be as bad as I thought it was going to be at first. We'll find out shortly. Should be a nice jump for us money-wise, though. This is $31, and I think 49 or 54 cents. I think it's 31.54. I'll know for sure once I deliver the last one and look it up, but I believe it's 31.54 on this triple. Fuck, I hate this fucking turn. And then we gotta take another left right after it. Come on, baby. Guy behind me about to get a rude awakening about tailgating manual cars. Right on my freaking ass, man. I gotta change, get it in the first. I gotta let off the clutch and hit the gas. So you get that little bit of roll. Just a little bit. It's not terribly bad, but it's enough that, oh man. Fuck off. Let me try to find the ping, guys. It says it's down here. This is fucking awful. It says it's right up here, so I don't even know. So we'll find it. The worst part is they did not put any, there's no numbers. There's no effing numbers, to tell you which apartments are where. I'm really kind of lost on this. I think I found it in one shot. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I think I just found this on the first try. I do have to go downstairs one floor, but I really think I found it. I did. And she actually gave really good directions. I just didn't read them because I'm a dumbass. I remembered her drink, but I almost forgot her straw. It could have been worse. Oh, it's Kingston Pike and Kingston Point. It's some apartments down there. Oh, this by the mall. Before the mall, after the mall, what? Talk to me, baby. Oh, way after the mall. They're out of North Shore. We can find this. Middlebrook. To what? Wise Gaba. 4.8 miles away. Maybe we'll get a big Siren. Remember, we picked up a $50 triple out of that Siren Asian Cafe over there one night off of Radar. Maybe we get something like that. Get lucky. Big game changer, wouldn't it? All right. See what we got in us today, my friends. Oof. Follow my directions really quick. Straight ahead, I think. I hope. It is straight ahead for us. It is straight ahead for us. No doubt about it. Oh. What? Yeah. Never mind. Not appropriate for YouTube. If we were on Kick Only, I would say what I was about to say. But I may post it in Discord later. But I'm not going to say it since we're on YouTube. That's super fucking rare. Come on. Oh, please do. I assume it's talking about me, about what I was going to say. I can't do it. I keep wanting to do it. I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna be good. I'll be good. Be good, Bags. Be good. The minute I would say a Crystal Pistol would walk in the room and go, "What did I walk into now?" All right. 3.5 miles. I was gonna say something, Hopper. You guys were talking about the Christian schools, thinking about being brought up hardcore Christian stuff, and I almost said something that I should have said. But I will post it on Discord. Come on in, folks. Hang out with us. Yeah, there's going to be F-bombs. You're allowed to have F-bombs. You just can't have them in the first 30 seconds. You can't have them in your thumbnail. Stuff like that. But you can have F-bombs. So, if we couldn't have the word fuck in any kind of videos, there'd be no videos for people to watch on any service from anybody. All right, at least the ones that are worth watching anyhow. Seen a video recently where a young man lost his life. There was a bar fight outside, and a young man lost his life. And the guy who had hit him was charged with the death, involuntary manslaughter. Is what he was charged with. And he was fighting for it. And finally, one of the businesses in the area had surveillance camera footage and turned it over to the defense attorney. The young man who was being charged with the manslaughter. And I watched the video, man, the other day. It was on Twitter, and it's very interesting because you have two guys with their girlfriends, and you have two other guys with their girlfriends, and they start arguing, and one of the guys punches one of the other guys, and he falls to the ground. And it looks like the fight is about to ensue. The only thing is, when he hit the guy, he knocked him out. And with the guy knocked out on the ground, he stomped him in the fucking head. And when he did it, the guy's buddy, who is now fearful for his friend's life, hits this guy one time, the guy who was stomping. The other guy hits him one time. The guy's buddy hits him one time, knocks him out. He falls backwards, bangs his head off the fucking concrete and off of a tire of a car and breaks his fucking neck and dies. And he got off on they dropped all charges. And now the dead guy's buddy who was fighting with him is being charged in his friend's death because when he went to stomp on the guy's head who was knocked out, it becomes a felony. It became a felony assault case, which his friend was part of, and his friend died. So I don't know if you guys know this, some of you may not. If you and your friend go rob a bank and you're sitting in the car as a getaway driver and your friend gets killed by a security guard, you're being charged with your friend's death because you were participating in a felony action when your friend died. Therefore, you're responsible for their death. So what a huge swing for that case that one piece of video evidence was able to make. My advice would be fucking adults and quit fighting each other. All right? Just walk away from each other. If you don't fucking like each other, just walk away. Ain't no fucking sense in changing your lives. Because now you got one guy that's dead. You have two guys that were going to be put on trial for his death who are now not on trial, but have to live with the fact that this man died in a fight they were involved in. And then you have another guy who buried his friend and is now being charged with the friend's death. So listen, just the moral of the story is this: be a fucking adult, don't fight people. All right, in the middle of the street. All right? That's the moral of the story. All right, let me see if I can find, dude, it says turn right here, but I can't see shit. It's right here, I think. I'm going to guess this is it. That sun is right in my eyeballs. Well, that's true, Weed. That's true. Yeah, if you're in that situation, you've already made a whole lot of bad choices anyhow. Let me see what we're looking for. This wasn't as bad as I thought. This was a good $30 triple. Did it even take us an hour? Maybe. It might have took us an hour. Or right at an hour. I think. I could have cut across right there, but I didn't. All right. And actually, I don't even think it's over here. I think it's over there. Oh, no, there it is. There's the number. I gotta try to find the number. Keep going. Keep going, Bags. Keep going. Round and around we go. It's in here. It's in a bad place. I've got to start looking for a place, guys. I'm putting down roots here, man. I'm staying here. Now that I said that, it's probably fucked, but I plan on staying here. I will figure out where we are financially in a moment. Once it updates. It has not updated. We haven't even got the tip off of the delivery we made before this. That's how quick we did this. Well, that makes me happy. That makes me happy. All right. We were at 91.95. Oh, yeah. 91, 92, 93, 123.70. 123.70, folks. That's where we're at right now. On 11. 123.70 on 11. That's cut right. There's a lot of good restaurants to my left. Oh, I should have went, dude. Sorry, man. I know the guy behind me's pissed because I should have done one. So, into the sun, unfortunately, guys. Sorry. It is. Who still gets into fights? Not me. Yeah, it's probably a good idea. Fury? Fury's in the house, but whose fault is it? Damn sure ain't mine. We're fighting Fire Rock. Big old Fire Rock in the sky, kicking our ass. Yeah, Jenna mowed like 3 acres today, Fury. Just give her your address. She'll get right on it. She's a truck driver. She's used to overgrown bushes and lawns and having to plow them down. Don't let Ron ruin the game. I don't even know, man. They're changing so much stuff. I like the fact that they're banning the shift. I thought they should have banned it a long time ago. Like, this is your position. This is where you need to be. Like, I'm a big believer in that. The shift should have been banned years ago. So I'm glad they did that. That's a good thing. I think it took a lot out of the game. The whole umpire thing, the balls and strikes and all that, dude, I don't know, man. I think the umpires have gotten so shitty that, honestly, I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing. I do like the human element in the game, but at times it gets a little crazy. Locks don't belong in baseball. Well, here, Ness, listen. When I was a kid, baseball games were 2 hours long, man, 2.5 hours maximum. And now these pitchers want to draw them out to 5-6 hours. Literally, man. I've literally sat through a 5-hour 9-inning game, man. 5-hour 9-inning game before on TV. All right? And trust me, I wanted to turn it off way before I did. So, yes, the thing, Coffee, welcome in. Thank you for the sub. So Well, it is nuts to speed them up, but at the same time, I think it's gotten nuts how long some pitchers and batters take to prepare for a single pitch. So, I mean, you have to look at it both ways. Like, dude, if some of these batters getting in the box, tapping their shoes 30 fucking times, patting the bat on the plate 30 times, dude, if they would have been in that batter's box in 1984 when I was a kid, Nolan Ryan would have put one in their side and broke a rib, dude. He'd have dropped 102 right in their rib cage, all right? They'd have had 3 days off to decide how many times they want to tap their cleats and tap the plate. You know, nothing drives me more crazy than what I'm watching what I think is going to be a good pitcher hitter matchup, right? And then the batter comes to the plate. He's tapping the fucking bat on the plate 30 times. He's hitting his fucking shoes 20 times. The pitcher goes to his windup, and the fucking batter holds up his hand for timeout. Dude, you just took 45 seconds to do all that. Now you want a timeout. Now we get to do it all over again. And then finally, after 2.5 minutes, we get a pitch. Well, I don't see Coffee in chat, but hopefully she's doing well. What? No. Nope. I'm not going to the mall. It wanted me to go to the mall. It took me a minute to realize it, but then I saw it, and I'm like, nope, not going in the mall. I am not going in the mall. Is there anybody who is just sitting at home doing nothing, looking at their phone or the computer? Could you Google Filipino Connection, Knoxville, Tennessee, and tell me what time that restaurant closes? I'm not joking. It's not a joke. Like, seriously. Whoa, that guy's going way too fast. It's called like the Filipino Connection or Filipino Connection. It's a restaurant, obviously, Filipino. You dirty girl. All right. Fantastic Monday. It was a fantastic Monday on the ranch today at the DL Ranch. You know, and here's the thing. There's a good possibility they're only telling us part of the story. All right? They really could be only telling us part of the story. And the reason I say that is this. Oh my God, I just missed this restaurant. Let me turn right. Eric and Jenna live on a ranch in Texas that they bought, and they really don't have any close neighbors. So they're over in the YouTube chat talking about Jenna mowing the grass today and basically a sports bra and some yoga pants. But here's the thing. I almost wonder if they're not like fibbing a little bit because they have no neighbors. It's 85 degrees out. Was she really wearing anything at all is the question. Like, no neighbors to worry about. I don't know. Says it closed, open at noon on Tuesday. Oh, she's still paranoid of that? Oh, she's still paranoid. She's paranoid the guy that got the flatbed driver that got stuck in her yard and tore all the shit's going to come back to apologize or something. Let me see if I can remember how to get back here in the woods here to this house. By the way, guys, I got a $24 delivery. 12 miles back to where we normally work. So we're locking down on 150. We are definitely working on locking down 150, all right? I just had to turn around to get it. It's back there behind us in the shopping center right here. May even be in this shopping center. I don't know. Fuck, it looks like it could be. Behind Quaker Steak and Lube, it says. The Quaker Steak and Lube, I thought, closed a long time ago. Okay, so they're not open today on a Monday. All right. I was going to try to do something really nice. My wife has been through a lot lately with the kids. That's like her favorite fucking restaurant. I was going to stop and pick her up dinner tonight, take it to her, just give it to her when I went to see the kids tonight. But I guess I have to do that another night because they're closed. Oh, it is open? Craig says it is open. Hold on, guys. Where the fuck is this place? It says it's like right fucking here. Let me turn in here, guys. And it might be this crab place. Yep. It's this crab place right here. And it used to be Quaker Steak and Lube, and now it's the Storming Crab. And that would be the Storming power steering pump saying, hey, I need fluid. And that would be the Storming meth head walking by, staring at me in my car. All right. So this is a $24 delivery, goes back to where we normally go, over in Farragut. I don't remember how much I said we were at, but we're up there somewhere, right? 123, maybe? Something?
I got it at 124 rounded up.
Okay, and this one pays, I think, $24. So we should be close to 148 after this. That's a pretty nice comeback considering where I was at 5 o'clock. That's for sure. All right, I'll be back. I've never been here before, so we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, while he's in there, I think he said it was a crab place. This is one of the reasons it's difficult to do rides and food delivery at the same time, or at least alternating. So while doing rides, sometimes it gets a little slow in the middle of the day, and during the lunch hour there's food to take. But if you take, a couple pounds of crawfish or shrimp, crab, etc., boil bags, and you can't take a rider in the car immediately after that. So it gets, I turned food on yesterday while out on the road when riders were slow, but it just kept proposing me stuff that was just going to make the car absolutely stink. So there's a funny side note. Those of you drivers who do rides and delivery, you'll understand.
Who would have ever thought $180 of the food was fit in that bag? That's why I was showing you guys the bag. $180 worth of food. It's a pound of snow crab legs, a half-pound shrimp with head, 1 lobster tail, half-pound of snow crab, another half-pound of snow crab legs, Crab House Cajun hot, and no potato, add corn. Whatever the fuck all that is.
And that's one of those orders that you would not be able to take a rider for the next half hour.
Oh, yeah. You guarantee it.
You get a
Guarantee
1-star
it, my
rating.
friend.
They would want you to tip them.
And I know right where we're going. So it's a little bit of a ride. It is 12 miles from here, but it does pay $24, I believe, when we get there. Oh, and it's very strong. It is very strong right now.
I don't know if you
The
caught the
smell is
comments.
strong in this one.
Everybody's really happy that you showed your package on a live stream.
Well, I mean, I've been taking that XXL, man. Got to show off the results. Let's go. Straight down the pike into the sun for the next, 12 miles, guys. Sorry for that in advance. And the sun's in a badass place.
Jenna, you thought
It's
his
right in
package
between.
would be bigger? He said it was like a pound and a half. What were you thinking?
Nice.
Expecting a 3-pounder there, I guess.
I
I
They're always
digress.
disappointed, bro. They're always disappointed in the package. It doesn't even
That's
matter.
so true.
It doesn't even matter.
That it'll always
What?
be the case that they thought it would be bigger.
What's the ugly dude that was begging Kim Kardashian's name? The comic? Oh, shit.
Man, I have no idea.
I can't remember his name. Anyways, even he's sporting 10 and a half, and she moved on to somebody else. So there you go. They're never satisfied, man.
You
They're
said
always
you
disappointed.
said 11.
They're always disappointed.
This ain't
It's
11.
just the way it is. Pete Davidson.
Oh
Pete
man, it's too
Davis.
funny.
Oh, Hopper. Hopper, see you just learning now that Bags is a disappointment. Yikes. All right. What is it? Hey, what is the address? Fury's trying to get me kicked off a kick. We just got here. All right. You thought a twerk was coming. No. We ain't been doing no twerking, but listen, as these mobile apps hit and I get the car set up the way I want it so that we can stream on Kick Daily all day long, we'll start doing crazy stuff again, man. All right? We just got to get to that point. We just got to get to that point. Oh, I should have put some power steering fluid in. Is it 8 o'clock yet? It's close. I figured I would need power steering fluid around 8 at 7:30, so. So this time of day when I top it off, the reservoir usually has very little in the bottom of it. So it's like a full reservoir. But when I'll top it off now, finish the night, go home. When I go to top it off in the morning, it's usually 3/4 of the way still full. So guys, it's not like full reservoirs every time I fill the power steering fluid up. It goes through about a reservoir and a quarter a day. Oh, the Philippine connection? I don't know. I don't know the address. I'm going to have to look it up. Fury. I know it's out by her house, so it's probably on Broadway or Manorville Pike or something. So it's out that way. But it's called the Philippine Connection. It's obviously a Thai Asian kind of restaurant. And she loves their shit, man. She was talking about it last night. Because I went there last night. One of our kids has not been feeling the best. And I said, I hadn't eaten dinner yet. My intention was to stop there, visit the kids, and go home. Well, I stopped there and I was visiting the kids, and then it became clear my intentions were not going to be going home. And so I was like, hey, look, I haven't eaten yet. I need to go get food. Is there something you want me to grab you for dinner? Because I knew she hadn't ate. And she was like, yeah, give me Subway, I guess. So I went and got her a sub. And then I had to go into Walmart to get her a sub because that's the closest Subway is in Walmart. And then I picked up a sub kit for steak and cheese, plus a jar of jalapenos, a jar of banana peppers, stuff I knew I'd need with it. And I went back and I was cooking it all up. And I said, I'm really shocked you wanted a sub. She goes, well, it's not really what I wanted. She goes, I wanted something else. She goes, but it's expensive. I haven't had it in a while. And I said, what's that? She's like, there's this place called the Philippine Connection. She said, they have the best damn sweet and sour chicken, egg rolls, and rice. She said, my dad brought it home one night. She goes, I've had it one time and I've been craving it ever since. Oh, gosh. I mean, that would make sense. Oh, man. I mean, that would make sense if they were in Rutledge when she had it. I didn't ask which house we were at when she had it. So that would make sense if it's out there on Magnolia. Could be an interesting trip, to say the least. But yeah, it could be out there. It could be out there. It definitely could. That's the rough part of town, Fury. So rent's cheap. So there are a lot of good little mom and pop restaurants in that area. That's for sure. Each welcome in. I paid him out the door. I did not tour. I should have exited seconds. So I didn't miss anything there. What the hell? Why is everybody talking about my micro package? Correct says it is on Magnolia. So that's got to be it, Fury. That's got to be the one. She said something about they had moved. So maybe they were somewhere else originally, and then they moved. And maybe why she hasn't had it again. Because my father-in-law grew up around here. He knows better to go hang out in Magnolia. Yeah, Jan, I'm just trying to do the right thing, That's all. I don't know how expensive it is. She thought it was expensive. So I don't know. I don't know if it's actually expensive or not. This week, I'm training a new employee for work and actually have to pay attention to my job. Okay, Each, we're having trouble. We're having trouble getting stream up, so you may not be missing anything. Good test. Yeah, but double check before heading that way. It's open then, yeah. We gotta get power steering fluid in the car. I don't know how far we got left to go, but the pump is whining. It's not happy right now, guys. We're still 7.5 miles from delivery. I'm glad the sun's going down because it's cooling off outside. When it's not blistering in the car on my Batman shirt. Because I'm Batman. My 7-year-old was really cute today when he got up. Of course, his mother sicked him on me today because I was on the couch. I even heard it. I heard him get up, and I heard her say, "You know what? Your daddy's here this morning. Why don't you go see your daddy? He's on the couch." And then I heard the pitter patter of the feet coming down the hall. And 10 minutes later, I could hear his mom snoring down the hall. Prices are fairly cheap. All right, good deal. You turn recently. Yeah, Fury, I'm gonna try to call it tonight. We'll take a ride out there together on stream as we end the night. Because I don't plan on going much over 150. We literally need like one delivery after this. So my hope is dump this, get one more delivery, and then that's it. And I'm gonna head home because I've got to get out there. But I'll call them, try to call them and order it. That way I can just pick it up. And punch away. Yeah, but this one's 7. You can't just let him punch away. Elbow you to the head. Knee you to the head. Trust me. I take some ass whoopings from that child.
telling me that you Gucci 너답지 않지 got me driving like a movie 난 아직 굳이 걱정 따윈 없지 pedal to the floor only seconds left to go 새벽 4시 아침까지 미안한다고 말하지 나답지 않지 got me
I know.
난 아직 굳이 걱정 따윈 없지 pedal to the floor only seconds left to go
If some of you missed the story earlier today, I was telling a funny story last night. I had the little one, the 5-month-old, and it was giving my wife a hard time about going to sleep. So I said, here, give him to me. So I got him to sleep. I kind of rocked him to sleep a little bit, walked around, rocking him a little bit. He fell asleep. And I took him and I put him in his crib. And I came back out flexing on her. And I was like, see that? I handle my business. Like, for real, I was being a big-time smartass. And she knew I was being playful, so she didn't get mad. So, but anyways, like 10 minutes later, I'm sitting on the couch, and I hear her coming down the hall, and I look up, and she's got baby on her hip. And she stands in front of me, and she goes, why don't you finish your business? And she handed me the baby. Or no, why don't you finish taking care of your business? Then she handed me the baby and walked off. That's pretty funny, Joe. It's kids, man. I can get him snorting. When I get him laughing so good he starts snorting, my wife's like, hey, you got to stop that. He's going to puke everywhere. I saw Dad do that to his 4-year-old. Do what, Hopper? I'm almost afraid to know. Just laugh. Oh, that guy's in a hurry. The snort laugh, it's great. It's just like a man always finishing too fast. I know, Each. I know, that baby will go right back up. We are going to have, guys, we're going to have the signal hiccup. We haven't been down here in a long time, it feels like. But we're going to have the signal hiccup as we get through these lights. And if we catch a red light, it's going to be prolonged. So sometimes it'll drop completely. So we hope it's green and red. That's good. So yeah, that's good. That's good. Next one is red as well, just turning green. So we should be okay. I hope. The signal goes out just past this light. Doesn't come back out until past the next. Oh, fuck, it's red. Faster. We have Stinky Fish Car happening. What? My dad used to make us pull his finger. My dad was terrible about that. I remember being little and him doing it, pull my finger and then he'd do it and then he'd, bust ass and then like the next day he'll do it again. You're like, no, I'm not doing it. He's like, no, I promise. It's a magic trick. I promise this time it's different. Nah, it wasn't any different. The same thing, Dad. All right, let's get down here and get these delivered. Oh, fucking pops, man. I miss my dad, guys. I really do. I miss my dad. It was a funny son bitch. And he got funnier as he got older. And maybe it's the way we look at them that makes it funnier. Some of the jokes, they were still just as corny. Same fucking dad jokes. But it got funnier as he got older. Maybe it's just because you build that different. Your viewpoints are different, so your admiration for your parents is a lot different as you get older. Like I admire my parents way more now at the age of 47 than I ever did in my life, even in my 20s or even at 30. Like, my dad was like 57 years old the first time he had a major medical issue. Prior to that, my dad was a healthy person, all right, as far as I knew. My dad did a lot of drugs I didn't know about until later in life, but like right before he died, started spilling all the beans. But at 57, his heart stopped while driving down the street. He was just driving down the road. So him and my brother are driving down the road, and my dad's heart stops, and my dad just falls over onto my brother. While the pickup truck's still moving with all the lawn equipment attached to it and everything. Anyhow, my brother's 18 years old at the time, 17 years old. Young kid. All right, we're not talking about a grown man yet. We're talking about a young kid. He has enough sense to grab the steering wheel and then, reach his foot over and get this truck stopped in the middle of the street. Throw it, park, jumps out. And at 17, 18 years old, man, there's so many ways to react to that kind of situation. This is his dad. And my brother didn't panic, man. My brother simply went over to the driver's side. My brother's a big boy, all right? My brother's 6'4", I think, 6'5", 300 pounds. He might be 400 pounds now. He's a giant of a fucking man, okay, my brother is. Even at the age of 17, he was probably 6'3", 6'4", 250. All right, so he jumps out, he goes to the driver's side, he picks my dad up. And he said my dad was stiff as a board, but he picks him up, carries him to the passenger side, sets him in, closes the door, jumps in the driver's seat, no driver's license. jumps in the driver's seat, just drives to the closest hospital. He didn't call 911. He didn't start screaming or crying. He simply got Dad into the passenger seat, drove him to the hospital, saved his life. Because they said, his doctor said, if my brother had waited for an ambulance, my dad wouldn't be with us today. Because by the time he got to the hospital, my dad had been without oxygen for almost 20 minutes. And I think an ambulance would have had to come pick him up, then take him to the hospital. But anyhow, he was 57 years old. They got his heart restarted. He's in a coma, woke up, didn't know nobody. Thought my first wife was his wife, because my first wife and my dad's first wife, Victoria, could look like they could be sisters in pictures. He woke up, he thought that my wife was his first wife. I'll never forget standing there, and the doctor told us not to talk. And he asked my dad, he said, "What year is it?" My dad's 1978 or something. He said, "Who's the president?" He said, "Jimmy Carter." Doctor looked at him, he goes, "No, it's definitely not Jimmy Carter, man." He said, "It's definitely not Jimmy Carter." I think it was George W. Bush at the time, if I remember correctly. It might have been Clinton. I'm trying to remember back that far. It was either the end of Clinton or the beginning of Bush. But anyways, so my dad was like, okay. And then he didn't recognize none of us kids or his wife. And as we were getting ready to leave that night, my sister's husband walked in the room, Mike. And my dad, who didn't know anybody at the time, right? He just woke up after a coma. He looked up and saw Mike. He goes, "Mike, what are you doing here?" We all froze. And the doctor turned around and goes, "You know this guy?" He goes, "Yeah, that's Mike. I work with him." Doctor said, "Well, what do you do together?" My dad said, "Hell, I don't know, but I know I work with this guy. His name's Mike." So the doctor said, "Well, he's married to your daughter." My dad looked and goes, "What?" He goes, "Yeah, he's married to your daughter." He said, "You see all these people here that were in the room?" He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "Well, this one, this one, this one, and this one, these are your children." My dad's eyes got real big. He goes, "No shit." He said, "This one's your wife." He goes, "I got married again?" So it was pretty funny, man. It was pretty funny. But, what I was going to tell you is we're at the hospital. I went the really long route to tell you guys the joke I was going to tell you he did. We were at the hospital, and they had just done one of those dye things in his thigh where they, put a fucking plug in your leg and, shoot a bunch of dye in you and shit. Anyways, the nurse had to come in and check on it. And she was probably 25, 26. One of those 9 of 10 kind of deal. She tells my dad, she says, "Jim, I gotta move your gown here so I can look at your thigh." He said, "No, ma'am. Not unless you agree to show me your thigh too." I'll be right back.
Hey guys, the screen is a little pixelated, and that's because of the feed, the service of where he's at. So it'll clear up once he gets back into strong coverage. Looks like it's barely hanging on, but even if because of the system we're using, even if his stream cuts or he loses service, we'll continue on and he'll just patch back in. So if you're seeing a lot of fuzzy or pixelation right now, that's why. But it'll get better here shortly.
So yeah, he gave her a hard time about seeing her thigh. And the best part of this story is my dad was in the hospital for a month. And every night in the summertime that he was there, before she went home, she would stop by my dad's room, usually in a pair of shorts. And she'd say, "Jim, if you look at my thighs, it's the best you get." All right. When my dad went in that emergency room, guys, let me tell you, obviously none of us were there. It was just my youngest, babyest brother. All right. He's the one who was with my dad. And like, it must have been a big ass ordeal with everything they had to do to save my dad's life that day. And I only say that because of this. My dad was out of that hospital. He got transferred over to the heart hospital, all right, about 2.5 miles away. He had been there for like 2 or 3 weeks. And we were sitting around one day just hanging out at the hospital. And the staff, the doctor and some of the nurses that were in the ER the day my brother brought him in showed up at that hospital just to see my dad because they said that he was a miracle. They couldn't believe that he was still alive. That they didn't think there was no way in hell they were going to be able to save him. And they did. But yeah, the actual doctor who worked on my dad and some of the nurses from the ER came to see my dad when he was at the heart hospital, maybe even a month after he had transferred hospital. So pretty wild experience my dad had after that. And then he became allergic to the sun after everything that happened to him. So he started having to go to the University of Florida twice a week to do some kind of Dr. House light treatment on his skin. And it actually worked, believe it or not, thank God. Because he couldn't even leave the house at one point. But there was some kind of Dr. House style guy at the University of Florida who was doing something with lights. And that's why the windows were tinted, because my dad was allergic to the sun. Like the red car I had, that was my dad's. Dude, it was like limo tint all the way around except for the windshield. Like every other window in the car was like limo tint, all of them. And there was a waiver. I still have the waiver. It's in the old registration box, but because I have it. But they had a waiver in the car saying that he could have the windows tinted like that for medical reasons. But he couldn't do the windshield. But all the other windows were like a limo tint. They were dark as hell in that red car. All right. What happened to Little Debbie? I don't know. Chi-Town. On week 2 of the Uber rental. No plans to stop renting. There you go. Eric's pale ass allergic to the sun. Yeah, my dad was. Yeah, my dad was allergic to the sun, man. Listen, all you gotta do is get a waiver from the doctor and you can get your fucking windows tinted as dark as you fucking want them. I don't know how much extra stuff's involved in that, but I know my dad had a waiver that allowed him to get the windows tinted, and they could not ticket him as long as he had the waiver in the car. So yeah. And those windows were dark. All but the windshield. Insta-burns. But Jenna, I told the story about my father-in-law. So we were in Florida. My father-in-law wears blue jeans every day of his life. All right? Every day of his life. The only time I ever see my father-in-law in a pair of shorts is if he's getting ready for bed. I'll have a pair of shorts on, a t-shirt or something to wear to bed. It's the only time I ever see him in shorts. All right? Other than that, he's wore jeans forever. You know, me and my wife have been married forever. Our families have known each other since I was 7 years old or 9 years old. All right. So I've known this man basically almost my entire life. Never seen him in shorts. He's always in pants. My wife convinces him, 2013, my wife convinces him we're going to the beach. Everybody, we're going to the beach, her and her sister. They get all over the parents, right? We're all going to go to the beach together, have a cookout. We're going to have a good fucking time. So my father-in-law, we go out to the beach. My father-in-law wears shorts. He has pants on when we get there. He goes into like a big changing area, bathroom area. He goes in there, he comes out in his shorts. Whitest legs I've ever fucking saw in my life. You ever seen the movie Powder? That's what his legs look like. That night, he was in the emergency room for third-degree burns on his legs from the sun. Second or third. It might have been second-degree burns, but yeah. He literally had these huge pus fucking bubbles that had to pop and tear his skin off and everything. That's how bad he burned. And we were only there for like an hour and a half. Yeah, we were there for like an hour and a half. On the beach in Florida. Yeah. And like, we didn't realize how bad it was, right? Because, usually your sunburn doesn't show up right away. So like, we were there for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. We go to leave. He goes back into the men's restroom. He changes into pants. And then, we went home, had a big cookout outside. He was kind of limping around. A little bit. I don't even think he knew how bad it was. And then that night, my mother-in-law come in there and she said, "Hey, we got to go to the hospital." What do you mean you got to go to the hospital? Go in the room, in their bedroom, and he's got these fucking blisters, like this fucking big, man, on his legs and calves. And I said, "Oh, shit." So, yeah, he had to go to the hospital and get treated for it. All right. That last one. Well, if it overloads, don't want to fucking load today for whatever reason. That was 24.41 on the last one. I think Eric said he had us at 124. So that's 148. Should take us to 148. Where it should take us. So we're literally like one delivery from goal, guys. What a grind it's been today. This feels like old school Florida grind when we first started doing gig work and didn't know no better. Now I'm beginning to think I know too well and I'm getting too picky during the day. So I may change it up tomorrow and do things a little bit different. I don't know. Depends on how the morning starts or when I get started in the morning. I guess that's a better way to phrase it, probably. All right, signal hiccup's going to come up again. We'll see how this kickstart is. It's been in the car all day in the heat. And it was a warm day today. That's for sure. Warm in Cali as well. Yeah, Minnie, it's warming up everywhere, baby. It's warming up everywhere. Yeah, coffee, we saw that. We saw that coffee. Coffee, how are you? Went sailing a month, went up burn dressings for a month. Yeah, people don't realize, Kate. Yeah, some people don't realize how bad that sun can get you if you're not careful. Just trying to blow through the signal. We got the red light. Oh, motherfucker. It's red. Hey, gas is only $2.94 at that Waggles. It's all send bags $20. You can stop and chill with us. Oh, you're great, Debbie. All right. over the hill, 294. This way. Let's go this way. Yeah, we're just about at goal. Just about there, man. It won't be long. It won't be long. Just gotta grab that one more delivery somewhere. I think they're trying to off me as a kid. Jenna, we didn't listen. My mom would not take us kids to the hospital unless it was something that had to be sewed back on. That's a true fucking story. Unless it absolutely had to be sewed back together or back on, you weren't going to the hospital. She'd do it herself. My brother split my forehead wide open with a rock once. My mom was in the bathroom with the Band-Aids and the scissors, cutting up Band-Aids, squeezing my forehead together and sticking the Band-Aids across it to hold it together. All right? Head split wide open. She didn't super glue it, but she did those butterfly stitches or whatever they're called. You were super glued many times. Yeah, if it didn't have to be sewed back together or sewed back on, you didn't get to go to the hospital. Period. It's just the way she was, man. It's just the way she was. The number one reason is it would take away from her bar time to take you to the hospital. So, true story, when my brother split my head open with that rock, my mom literally came home drunk from the bar, threw butterfly stitches on me, and then went back to the bar. No good. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got soap in our mouth as a kid. We got soap in our mouth as a kid, man. We got ass whoopings as a kid. I told the story about my youngest brother when he was about, 7 or 8 years old, mooning a lady. I've told this story before. I'll tell it again. My youngest brother, when I was with my dad when his heart stopped. Anyways, he's come home from school one day. He's 7, 8, 9 years old. Hell, I don't remember, man. He's young, all right? Grade school. 3rd, 4th, 5th grade, something like that. We had his buddy named Tim. He lived down the street. They thought it'd be funny. We used to walk by this house every day, and these people would give us oranges. Been doing this since I was like in 1st grade. On the way home, they had a couple big ass orange trees, man. And all you do is stop and ask, and the husband or the wife, whoever, they would already have some for us. They give you some oranges to take home and eat on the way home. Anyways, my brother and his buddy Tim, they thought it'd be funny to moon the wife. So she's out there in her lawn chair at the driveway waiting for the kids to come by, because that's what we did every day. We come by after school. And my brother and his buddy, they decided to moon her. So they get across the street, start hollering at her and waving, turn around and drop their trousers, right? Give her the full moon. Then they take off running. She gets in her car. She follows them all the way home. My brother runs up in the house. My mom just happens to be home that day for whatever reason. Probably hadn't made it to the bar yet. Mom happens to be home. My brother runs in the house scared to death. Oh, someone's following me. Someone's following me. Someone's following me. This is not long after the Adam Walsh killing, right? So my mom, she's out the fucking door. Trying to figure out what the fuck's going on. Goes out there, realizes it's an old lady. We're out there playing football. You know, I'm a little older. I'm probably like 11 or 12. And my mom walks over to the car, and she's talking to the lady. And the lady gets out, and she told my mom what had happened. She said, "I just wanted you to know what he did, so you could take care of it." Um, my mom said, "Well, you just wait right here. Come on with me." She took that lady up to the front porch. She called my brother out. My mom sat down. We had 3 steps going up to our front porch. My mom sat down on the porch part, put her foot down the steps. She grabbed a hold of my brother, yanked him over that leg, pulled the fucking pants down. She said, "You want those fucking pants down? Let's pull them down." Ripped his fucking pants down, dude. Proceeded to beat his ass in front of that old lady. I mean, she wore him the fuck out. Wore him out. Then her and the lady had a good laugh, and we went back to play football, and my brother went and cried in his room for a while. Yeah, I know. Duct tape strips. My mama grew up, guy. You gotta understand something about my mom and dad both. My mom and dad grew up in a time in Chicago, man, when the unions were out there, and it was rough. All right, it was rough for the average person. I'm not talking about for the gangsters. I'm talking about just the average person. It was not easy life, man. My dad, I've told the story about my dad, man. My dad got every one of his fucking teeth knocked out at like 19 years old because he went to work on the dock without a union card. All right, this is back Jimmy Hoffa days. My dad, this probably would have been 1960. My dad was working on the docks in Chicago without a union card. And yeah, they found out. Some of the union guys found out. Knocked all his fucking teeth out with a blackjack. It's a little lead thing you hold in your hand. But knocked all my fucking dad's teeth out, man. So this way. We may have already passed this, but it wants me to pick this other one up first anyway, so we'll grab it. Yeah, we already passed Red Robin. See, Debbie, we can hang out just doing this. It's the same kind of thing. Yeah, it's the one in West Reading, Hopper. By the way, it was Reading, PA. I was trying to think about the other day, guys, with the Wawa in it. The other day I was talking about Pennsylvania, Wawa, and all that. Yeah. Debbie, thank you for the super chat. Holy shit. I'll be right back. Debbie, thank you.
Wasting money on cures. Forgot how to fix myself. They say that time is free. Then why is it so precious?
Oh, yeah, Yes, Debbie, thank you for that. I just saw it. I don't look at chat a whole lot because I'm driving, right? It just wouldn't be a smart thing to do. But thank you so much for that super chat. Guys, let me put this down where it's not going to fall over in the hot bag. All right. Give me a second. All right. Let me do that. We have Wawa. Yeah, this one was in Reading. But yeah, it was Reading, Pennsylvania I was thinking of the other day, and I thought about that. When I saw about the chocolate factory. That's a sad story. I don't know what it'll be, but, you know, most of the time when that happens, man, it ends up being like an ammonia leak or whatever. That shit's really fucking dangerous, man, when it happens. So there's a reason why these plants, they want to have people who are certified. Like right now, they're doing a big thing here. U.S. Foods is hiring a new facility manager here. And one of the things they're looking for is someone who is certified for pneumonia. I think that's what it's called, right? Ammonia, pneumonia, whatever. Not pneumonia like we get, but you know what I'm talking about. But that's a pretty big fucking deal. Matter of fact, truck driver, some of you know, sometimes you have to sign something saying you've been warned when you're in some of these facilities that they use, that they have ammonia in there or whatever it is. Ammonium nitrate, I don't fucking know. I don't remember now, but and you know what's sad? Let's be honest, right? We've all been to these warehouses. We've all been to these plants, these Hershey plants. I haven't seen the list of who died. I wonder if there's any truck drivers who have died in that blast or are missing. Just there trying to pick up some chocolate, man. Because I don't know if you guys saw the building, but it's fucking gone. I saw the picture. It's fucking gone. And the building beside it is like destroyed. And it was a plant, so you know they got docks. All right, now we're going to Red Robin to pick up the second part of this double. Rupees. Guess who he came after? Wasn't Jennifer? You still want the chocolates? I love it. Wawa's are good, man. I do, man. And see, that's one of the reasons why it's so much busier in the St. Pete market in the overnight hours. Like St. Pete Clearwater, we did an overnight delivery run once, stream, and it was busy all night long. Like, I think we only pulled over and parked one time all night. And it was like all Wawas. Because Wawa has a full service deli-like thing. 24 hours a day. Hamburgers, soups, hot dogs, subs. You can 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, you can get those. And you can get them delivered. So those drunk people, they be getting it. Go this way. Chocolate covered roofies. Why were you trying to roofie Eric? That's what I want. I mean, you want to see the moves? I mean, fuck Hopper. You ain't got to roofie Eric to see the moves, man. All you got to do is ask. He'll probably show them to you. The car is much happier since we put power steering in, by the way. I still have a bottle left from the last time we stopped on stream, and that's been a while. I bought 3 bottles that day. I still got a brand new bottle unopened left. Hopper once gave me chocolate-covered rupees, and Eric ate them. Didn't go as planned for Hopper. I don't remember that happening, Jenna. You don't keep our secrets very secret, do you? Debbie did. Just take them, give them to Eric. Debbie wants some chocolate. Give her Sherry's berries, Hopper. All right, let's go get this delivered. Chocolate-covered strawberries from Sherry's Berries. We got a, trying to think of how much this is. 15 something. We got a double in the car, guys. Gonna pay 15 something. We did pretty good on food tonight. The tips are all rolling in from that big triple we had, $36. Spent an hour. We ran another $24 one after that. Matter of fact, they might all be in. They are all in. Let me see if it got jacked up any. See if it got any extra. Sometimes that happens. Nope. Paid exactly as expected, $31.75. I like to see that. So as of right now, we only have one thing outstanding, and that's a $14.35 tip. So that tells me we're at 148.01. No. Yeah, 35 cents. Yeah, 148.01. So 148 bucks is where we're at, guys. 148.01 is the number I have. This one pays, I believe, $15. I could be wrong. Maybe it pays more. I don't fucking remember now. But I believe one of them was $9 and the other one was $6 or $7. Or maybe I declined the $6 one and got a. I don't remember. We'll figure it out after we deliver it. Let's go get them done. It is getting late. I think someone said the Filipino Connection's open until 10 p.m. All right. Turned into a decent night. You know, Eric said something to me earlier today. I don't think we were live yet. He was saying how he had a really slow time the other day, but it always seems to get busy if you just stick it out. That's what we kind of did tonight. We just proved it right. We proved that theory 100% right. All we did was stick out the really, really dead time, and it picked up really nice for us. We got some really nice deliveries out of it. So first delivery is right up a level, not far at all. Yeah, Dukes, we're at 148 before this double. And the app crashes, yeah, DoorDash has had some issues recently. Yeah, Dukes, that's all that, yeah, DoorDash. DoorDash been having some issues. They've been having some issues, man. Did you all see the cabinets? No. I've seen some cabinets recently. They weren't tennis cabinets. They have a surprisingly decent menu. Do they really, Jenna? I guess Jenna went online to check it out. Hey, Jenna, do they have some kind of special rice? Because she was carrying on about some kind of rice. I don't fucking know. Human, how are you? Good to have you in tonight. All right. They have multiple kinds of rice. Well, shit. It's going to be a fucking guessing game. Chicken, pork, shrimp, beef, or meat and veggies. Oh, shit. I'm over here thinking about rice and almost got on the interstate, and I don't need the interstate. Well, she gets sweet and sour chicken. So chicken rice with the sweet and sour chicken. She said sweet and sour chicken. Said they had the best sweet and sour chicken, the rice, and then she kept carrying on about how amazing the rice was, and egg rolls. She said she never had egg rolls like that from a restaurant. this way. Oxnard. Oh, you going to Costco in Aurora? I know. Oh man, from where you're at, Hopper. Oh shit. I guess 80 across in the snow, baby. 80 across in the snow? Because I know you ain't taking 70. Did you ever get loaded? No, I'm on Eastern time. It's 8:30. But we're going to be like $14, $13, something like that over goal here in a minute. After we get these two delivered. These deliveries will probably close out the night. I know where the first one is. I don't know where the second one is. It's so much nicer working this time of night or early in the morning because the sun's not beating in your freaking face. We didn't burn much gas tonight. We're not even down to a half a tank. I filled up this morning in Halls, and we're only at 116 miles. So that's like a 22-mile trip or something to get here, 23 miles, something like that, if I remember correctly, just to get here. That's included in that one, now 117. But we didn't do a whole lot of driving today. We didn't make a whole lot of money either. 163, 164 after this double, I think, something along those lines. Honestly, it's better than what I thought we were going to do early on in the day. Early on in the day, I thought, oh shit, we're in trouble. Ain't gonna make no money today. Ain't gonna make no money today. No money, honey. Neighborhood always gets me on the way in. There we go. Down and around the bend we go. Oh. That's the camera, man. It's the camera. Definitely going up, all right. Ew. Debbie, that's the worst. Yeah, you did the right thing shutting her down in that wind. Yeah, driving that wind, folks. Trust me, from someone who lived it. With a windover, I called it. Windover accident. Oh, they're very reasonable. Holy shit. Well, I'll get large. I just hope they have something spicy because that's what I want. I like it spicy. Ask my son. He still thinks you and Nana tried to kill me. I'm not eating chicken ever again. Fucking great. The Callisters. All right, let me go deliver this. Y'all missed that story earlier. It was a funny one. The other one goes Hardin Valley. The other one goes out by Mr. Wee's house. Kind of a weird night. Kind of a weird night, man. 2 hours and 40 minutes ago, we were at $90. Now we're about to be at 160. So, turning into a decent day. Turning into a decent day for sure. Like I said, next one goes off Hardin Valley. Call her. Make sure she hasn't had dinner yet. Which way? Let's go. Let me see here. Hey, there? Oh, they're not here yet. Hey, you have dinner yet? Okay. Okay, you're lost. Did what? Yeah, you're lost. I'll go to the Filipino Connection. So, that's fine. Was it good? Oh, okay. No, I'll grab myself something on my way over. Yeah, I don't do pinto beans. I don't do pinto beans. How long we been married to each other? How long we've been married to each other? I don't care if it's good for me or not. How long we've been married to each other? You know damn well I don't eat no pinto beans. And you don't want me to eat no pinto beans if I'm staying at your house tonight. Plain and simple. Okay. All right, I messaged you earlier. You never texted me back, so. Uh-huh. Nope. Nope. So, but I did message you earlier asking about the kid. Yeah, is he doing okay today? Okay, because he was this morning when I left. Okay. Well, I guess I'll see him a little while. All right. Bye. All right. And I hit some kind of fucking button, and I don't know what it is, but hopefully everything's still coming in. I don't know what I did at all. Yeah. I can't hear you. Okay, there you are. Know what? 4-1, yeah. 4-1-9, yeah. We'll talk about that. But no, it's just for one. So that's all. Yeah, but trust me, no big deal at all. Okay? All right. Bye. All right, let's go this way. All right, I'm back. Sorry for the delay. The other one goes right here. I think we've been to this next customer. It's up in the apartments. Oh, my ears hurt now. Dude, that's like the fucking... I need to fix that. But I have tiny ears, guys. And if you put any kind of earbuds in there, or those little headphones, not like the old school headphones, but like the earbud headphones, anything I stick in my ears, it fucking hurts. All right. Yeah, AirPods too. Look who's back. Back again. Detroit. Thank you for the gifted. I scrolled up, bitch. Thank you for the gifted, Detroit. I appreciate it, man. It's like fucking number 75 for Detroit, I think, or something. Absolutely crazy. So thank you for the gifted, Detroit. All right, we need building D. Detroit has a habit of trying to sneak in gifted, seeing how long it takes me to notice. Tight holes joke. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Kind of the way it is. Mm-hmm. All right. I need this doorway right here. Well, I'm gonna have to park back here because there ain't no other parking. But I do need this doorway right here, I think. Come on, bags. Use them backing skills that you acquired. A special set of skills. And I will use them, and I will back this vehicle. All right. Now let me try to figure out what I did to fucking stream, because I did something. Oh, I was just changing. Okay, it gave me the option to change some stuff. Okay, so we're good. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Nothing of importance happened. Let's go deliver this, and then we'll find out where we're at money-wise. No going to the Filipino Connection tonight. She made homemade pinto beans and cornbread and something else. Yeah, Detroit. Eric's around. Eric's around here somewhere. He's just chill. He's probably jamming the music, playing Farm Simulator. He got so overstimulated today watching his wife play Farmer Jane. He's probably playing the Farm Simulator. Yeah, Detroit. Eric's around. Oh, shit. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear myself. Yeah, Fury, we're like, keeping an eye on one of my kids, man. Having some medical issues, so kind of one of those around the clock kind of deals for a day or two. All right, that's all. That is all. Let's freaking go. I actually turned the app back on. You had black bean Frito pie for lunch. Currently in a different building. Oh my God. And my sister too would text her husband, "You two send messages to a YouTuber kick." Party like it's 1999. Give me a second. We'll figure out where we are financially. The car's empty. No orders in the car. On a Monday night at 8:30, we're probably done. I really got to clean this windshield, man. Holy shit. Party like a rock star, baby. Party like a rock star. We got all kinds of tips coming in. This double right here that we just delivered paid a total of $15.40. So we have $9.02 coming in on that. And then we have 14, so 9 to be 23.02. 23.37. I think that's right. 23, yep. 163.41 on 14. 163.41 on 14, guys. That's where we're at right now. Let's go this way. I don't know if we're going to even get sent anything else. I thought maybe a Walmart might pop up. It's kind of that weird time of night where it could pop up. We're actually going to go right instead of left because of the time of night. I've got to get food for myself. Because trust me, I ain't eating no pinto beans, man. The stream will be muted all day tomorrow if I eat pinto beans tonight. It just would not go well. All right? Just would not go well. I think we'll tear up, go down to 850. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think I can make Zachaby's up in Halls tonight. That's what I think of that. I think so. Good stream tonight, guys. A lot of fun tonight. Everybody was super interactive. Debbie, thank you again for that 20 bomb on the super chat. Appreciate that. Guys, I've got a video that's going through the roof. If you guys haven't seen it, it's where I drive through the caves in Missouri. Just take some motion sickness medicine before you watch it. I don't know how it's getting so many views because it's like the camera work on it is the shittiest camera work I did in any video I actually ever posted. That thing is taking the fuck off for some reason. And I don't know why. No idea why, man. But it's doing well. That's for sure. I have so many choices of ways I could go. I'm just trying to figure out which one's the fastest, to be completely honest with you, because I'm not real sure. It was probably to turn back there and go to Carnes and take Oak Ridge Highway. That would have been my best bet, I think. Or I think that would have been my best bet. And I didn't do it. So, paying for that. This guy's driving a stick shift. He kept changing gears. I could hear it. Yeah, I should have went the other way, guys. Hold on. I'm going to cut through here. I'm going to whip around. I need to go the other way. It's still shorter turnaround. Still shorter turnaround. Just take buying to Beaver Ridge, whatever, back that way. I just checked it. Still quicker to go this way. Probably just take Emory out. I go to Zachaby's on Emory. Yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. We'll just go for a ride up Emory really quick. Sparkety Spark. No Sparkety Spark today. Yeah, they do miss you. Okay, 75, Detroit. Yeah, I don't know. It could be more than that, dude. I haven't even looked, honestly. How many is it? Is it 75? Hey, I did. I got it. It is 75. I'm going to get out of here tonight, guys. We're going to roll out of here tonight. We'll be back tomorrow on either YouTube or Kick, whenever I get started in the morning, okay? Depends on how things go tonight with the young. So, great stream today. I was glad you all were here. Eric and Jenna, thank you for your time again. You guys are too good to me.
Always love it, man.
163 bucks.
Thanks for letting us come along for the ride.
Yeah, I love it, man. Love it. I'm out. Y'all have a good night. God bless you guys. Take care of one another. Love one another. Watch out for one another. We'll see you tomorrow.